Okay, so starting from last time, you guys, after having an eventful couple of weeks where you've allied with the Circen Empire thanks to Terrence, the Lupin and Wolf have been welcomed in, and Thrin has returned and revealed the identity of the usurper of Umayig. A couple weeks later, you all had a strange event happen, where suddenly the clock tower started playing the tune that is currently playing right now every hour on the hour. And when Aloy went to investigate, he returned to the council with a picture of a symbol that's currently in image chat, I believe. Is it actually? No, it's not. Okay. Oh. I believe it's in B somewhere.
I see a bunch of hell of a boss in here.
But yes, and the symbol. For Circen, how do you react when you see this symbol?
Panic. I'm not reacting.
You're not reacting.
I'm not reacting yet.
All right.
Very, very, very tense. Very tense.
But yeah, I'm just gonna post this in image chat so you guys can see. But this is the symbol. This is the symbol on a piece of paper that Aloy found in the clock tower.
Oh, yes. A partial diamond. Or a 5. Maybe a 6.
Any thoughts?
Nothing else.
Are you asking? Is asking us?
Yeah.
I guess,
Well, you don't know what this is, Trevor. Just to let you know. Anyway.
Can I roll investigation or history or something?
You may attempt to, yes.
Alright then. I will attempt to, once I get my sheet up and running.
So Alar says, no, it was just this inside.
Right. Can you shut that thing off, please?
Oh my!
With a 27, you do not know a single thing about this thing.
Oh shit.
This is something that you have never seen before. But so Alar leaves, and you hear. Are you guys near the clock tower? Actually, are you guys back in the castle?
A better place than to have an emblem shown than a clock tower.
All right, so I was in castle then, and basically Alar leaves, and you just hear like the sound of gears just clanging and crunching, or suddenly the music finally stops. And Alar returns slightly with slight smudges on his face and on his clothes. It stopped.
Right. Do you know why that occurred?
You
know how that happened?
From what I can tell, instead of ringing the bell like it should, every time an hour is reached, the clock tower proceeds to play some strange music box instead.
She starts shaking now. Right. And how exactly did someone get in our clock tower?
I have no idea. No, from what let me turn that down. Anyway, I have no idea actually, because from what I can tell, no one has been spotted at the clock tower, and none of the sigils or alarms fired off.
Are you aware of what this is?
Where are the sigils placed?
Well, the magical sigils that protect the clock tower are placed all over the building, basically, especially towards the front entrance. But Alar kind of looks down at the symbol, and he kind of says, "I don't recognize the symbol, but I think I've heard stories about a music box like that. Well, it was a long time ago, but." what I recall from my time back in Aether, there were these stories about this supposed surgeon general that when he would play when he would when give me a second when he was up against another foe, whether it was politicking or actual military warfare, if you heard this music box play, it basically meant that I believe it meant that you had caught his interest in a way, or that you were his next target. I can't recall exactly. I know.
Right. That is my family crest.
What?
She'll reach in and try to fumble through some pockets and have a small metal symbol of a similar ascent.
Huh. What are you guys' reaction to that? Circen pulled out a metal sigil, and it shows that her family's crest is the same one as the sigil, as the strange crest that Alar found in the clock tower, and when he investigated the music.
Suspicious.
Brown is looking pretty sus.
Oh, unless I walked into the tower without and did this on my own volition, which I wouldn't do. We're dealing with issues. Issues.
What issues are we talking about exactly?
It's like hyperventilating.
No.
All right, calm.
Ayla will attempt to help you calm down, like, I don't know, like stroking your back.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm calm now. Made a mess of some things. I'll clean that up later. Whenever this individual, the individual who sent this message, is also the same individual who sent Clockworks earlier. That would be Jikindu Ruse, Elon, also known as my father. The only other person remaining in my family that I am aware of.
Now, what's up
The
with
only
that?
other person who knew such at least. I don't know. I don't know why he is interested in whatever we're doing here, but first and utmost, we need to figure out what he is interested in, and then we need to do exactly the opposite of whatever he wants. We need to never, ever do what this man wants.
Why?
Because he plays a game until he wins.
But what if
He likes to think, he likes to treat you as his friend, but in reality, he's just using you for something else.
what if you did the opposite of what he wants is actually what he wants you to do?
Don't know what he wants. I want to know what he wants. Why is he here? What is he doing here?
Well, considering the coincidences of when this occurred, it could be related to our bigger problem.
Tell me that my father is actively participating in this war.
It's an idea. I don't know for sure, but do you think that your father would be interested in the ideals of Spiro?
He only goes with what benefits him. And his. I need a break. I need a moment to sort of process this. I can tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, let me do that. I can. I'll tell you anything you need to know if you have questions.
Anyone got any questions?
Do you think what Spuro wants to achieve, your father would benefit from it?
If anything, you'd think he'd be above Sparrow. If anything,
What sorts of things is he?
He does a lot of mechanical. He was on the forefront of the technology back at Elon. He created those automatons you saw earlier, and he did whatever it was with this clock tower to mess with it somehow. But I think most of his capabilities, and his dangerous ones, are mental.
Psychological.
It's all in our name, he says. It's all in our name. We play Ruse. We make people think that. We make our enemies think that they're winning, that they are succeeding in whatever it is they're doing. In reality, we're just only getting stronger from their actions, and when they prove fruitless and no longer useful, we get rid of them. That's how I got married.
Married?
Yes. All of my marriages have been for land ownership. You name it.
Marriages? Like plural? What?
Yes. I didn't really care about most of them. Who was subsequently killed by Ragus.
Wait, Ragus killed your last husband?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you remember, but like way back, Circen was really mad at Ragus because her former husband got poisoned by something he made,
Oh, okay.
which forced him into exile to Elon, from Elon.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming that she loved the last husband.
Yeah, she loved the last guy a lot.
Ah, okay.
Guessing revivication spell was out of capability.
So it was a good thing. He's like, well, look at the bright side. You don't have to
missed that. Look on the bright side.
Well, look on the bright side, we don't have to worry about this love thing anymore.
Alo's gonna you see Alo slightly twitch for a moment as he kind of like raise an eyebrow for a moment.
Weak. It grows attachment too much to one person. And so your worries and cares are too much on that one person and not so much on yours.
This sounds like your father took to the Tikriel ideal and very much believed in it.
If there was an outstanding model for the Tikriel ideal, it would be him.
All logic that sounds very familiar.
Yeah. It was like me, I guess.
Oh, I was referring more to myself and an old friend, but I can see your point. So from what it seems, your father sounds like a master of the game.
But at least we have something he doesn't.
Which would be...
Well, there is me, who know of his tactics. I played the game just as much as he did. And there's all of us, who hopefully many people are smarter than one. Solve through many problems. We can solve through this. Right. I'm back. Are there any other questions that anyone has? She says. It's very flusteredly.
No.
Not that I can think of.
Thank you. I need to go. You plan with whatever it was you're planning. I need to go clean this up. Drop something.
I feel like Ayla will follow Circen, leaving you guys by yourselves to discuss.
Problems keep on popping up. Our work is never done.
Alright, so I guess we gotta worry about Circen's dad now, huh?
Add that onto the list.
Okay. So, is he like a problem that we should like figure out what to do right now? Like, is he coming here at some point?
Well, he's probably already made contact or infiltrated us, considering well, at least his mechanizations, his contraptions have at least done so in the past. Don't know what put that music box in the clock tower, but shows that he's been observing us.
As just also, I just want to add this by the way because I think that this probably would have been easy to get because it was just a minor fact. But when Alar was building the clock tower, he was ordering the parts through the Mages Guild, and the Mages Guild was definitely doing business with Chikindu, which is why he sent that automaton to Alar to speak to him.
I see. All right. Well, that answers that question. I'd be able to like send spy or contact or something like that into father's region or so to find out what he may be doing.
That would be a bit harder to do as Jakindu is based out of Elon, which is halfway across, which is a far distance, and on top of that, it's home to mainly Tikriels. On top of that,
I see. So basically, anyone I'd send would kind of stand out.
however, later on, I would feel like Ayla would later say this, but he was friends with a Tikriel family in the region, as it was a Tikriel that helped him build his sword.
Oh damn!
As you can tell by the cookies that make up the parts in the middle.
What I feel like every Tickroll is basically just another version of Kieran Jindosh. Right.
Nah,
Yeah, just make more for us, please.
oh my goodness.
More clockwork blades.
Oh my goodness. Well, Tikriels are known for their high intelligence. Unfortunately, that leads to a detriment in their empathy, unfortunately.
I guess I'll set my contacts to look out for any contraptions and or tick reels that they may see that isn't Circen. Just in case.
Well, I know that, I'm saying that for Tikriels that is more of an issue for them.
They don't have emotion.
They do, it's just that some prefer not to care about them. That is their ideal that they strive for.
But is it the first or the third ideal? Journey before destination.
That's why Circen took so long to love Alar.
Keck. Alright, we need a chemist to make a potion for emotion.
Oh my goodness.
And just throw that at
Potions for
Circen.
Emotion sounds like the most hilarious name.
If only it would work. If only it would work. Someone like him.
Basically, it amplifies emotions by like 100 or like 200% or something like that.
It was 200 times 0.
It adds 200.
It adds to.
I don't think that's gonna work, Chief. I don't think that's gonna work. Like Jakindu is a complete sociopath. Like I feel like Circen would say it best. Like this man is a sociopath.
We love dealing with those, don't we?
This is the first one you've dealt with.
Can we not just send a rule there? Like, hey, you can teleport, can't you? Care to retrieve a father for us? Wouldn't he be able to do that?
I'm not sure how well that would turn out because if Jakindu was able to, because think of it like this: Jakindu was able to get into Leowin without anyone knowing and set up that clock and set up that music box thing. What else could he know at this point? Is a question that you have to keep in the back of your mind. No.
Great.
Let's not throw away one of our most valuable assets.
Facts.
Yeah.
However, Ayla's gonna check up on Circen. By the way, Ayla's gonna check up on Circen and make sure she's all right. How is she feeling about the whole situation?
Dude, I think she's about, like, going down the bottles, bro.
Just definitely becoming wine mom now.
Definitely distraught. Probably very, very deep in whatever mood where you start working on conspiracy mode.
Paranoia.
Hmm?
Paranoia.
Yeah, paranoia, very paranoid.
So he's just gonna walk into her office and see an entire web of different notes on the wall.
Then she's gonna definitely throw a sword at him. Oh.
Wait, she throws the sword at him?
Well, no, she takes the spirit of the house and just points it as soon as she hears someone walk by.
He kind of stares at the spirit right in his face, and he kind of looks down at the tip, and they look.
Oh, it's just you. Why would I expect it was anyone different? I don't know. Just you ignore that. She'll take the spirit by. I'm fine. You're fine, yeah.
How many bottles are on the ground right now?
Maybe 2.
He looks at the bottles. He looks over at the conspiracy wall, and he looks at her. I see you're taking this very well.
I'm taking it very well. I'm considering all the outcomes. Why he would want us, what we can do about that. He's very far away, probably. That's a good thing, right? It would take a very long time for him to come here. He probably wouldn't deal with it himself. We can deal with the clockworks, right? Clockworks are very easy to find. They're simple automatons. What if you made them to build like ours? You know. And she's going to keep talking, and I will keep talking until you shut me up.
Ayla's just gonna put a hand on her shoulder slowly, and he's gonna cast he's gonna cast calm emotions on her.
Oh. Do I make a save against that?
I believe you do. Let me see.
Unless you want to voluntarily fail it.
Yeah, I know. Let me. I guess I pull up the sheet, right?
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta find the spell. There it is. Okay. Calm emotions. It will require you to make a. Okay, so basically, I can suppress any. So it is a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do those in the sheet?
If you open up your sheet and click the charisma and click charisma, it will ask you to make. It will ask you.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, if you either want to make a save or ability check. So what's the roll?
10.
So with a 10, Alar kind of looks at you and says, "Come," and he says that your fear and apprehension at what you could do kind of starts to slowly ebb away, or at least it doesn't ebb away, but it's not affecting you as much as it should.
She'll take the papers and calmly put them down. Right. Yes.
All right. Now I know you'll probably be annoyed at me once that wears off. He says he kind of puts his hands back in his sleeve, but I think for right now, I think you need a pause before your heart goes out. You show a lot of fear towards your father, more than I've definitely seen abusive tendencies from parents, but you are on a whole nother level, it seems. He says he as he looks over the room.
I normally do not talk about it. Well, I normally am not this emotional, but the experience here in Leowen has happened to change such things.
Well,
She will cross her arms. That, and I normally do not talk about my family matters, I didn't feel that would be necessary for this excursion of ours until today.
Understandable. I feel like if my family suddenly out of the blue started doing things like this, I'm sure I'd react the same.
It's very normal for us to do this.
So at some point, shall we be doing the same to him, or?
Whatever we do, we mustn't do what he thinks we can do. We must let him protect us.
Well, I think this is one of the most unpredictable bands in all of Acria, so I think we have a head start there.
That is good.
However,
I won't elaborate on any further intrusions with him. It might. She'll wave her hands, like signaling. It might make me go crazy again.
he kind of sits on the table in front of her. Well, I suppose at best we shouldn't bring up any other excursions he does unless it's something major, and even then, we should do it low key. I suppose would be the right thing, wouldn't it?
Be best.
By this point, Alar is no longer concentrating on emotion spell as he's slowly seeing how she's acting by herself. Because I would assume by this point 1 minute would have passed, so he's definitely not holding on to it.
Am I supposed to get angry after calm emotions, or is that just friends?
That's just friends.
Okay. What should we do? I don't know what to do here. If I try figuring out what to do, and she looks at the room.
Well, I suppose we could start. I suppose it'd be best to lean on the others. I'm sure Kaladin has already started making ideas of how to spy on Jakindu.
Yes, the others.
Tate will no
Yes.
doubt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tate will no doubt already be telling the guards to watch out for anything suspicious.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tate. I know you got my back.
You're welcome, B.
And I have no doubt, while curious about Jakindu, is most likely of the side that we should not trust him for now, for any reason.
I know, but you only have my panic attacks to go off of. You.
Well, actually, technically speaking, we do know something else.
What?
At some point, he did have an interest in me, since he did send an automaton to meet with me.
Well, and she'll take a piece of paper, and she'll write that, and she'll put that in the center of the board. Thumbtack it. That's a start.
And, yes, I believe that he displayed an interest in my former abilities of chronomancy as well, or dunamancy in general. Had your father ever displayed an interest in magic before?
Plenty of times.
Has he ever been the type to use it?
He uses it very subtly.
Well, then I'm sure the Mages Guild will have some information on him as well, since they like to keep track of any magical entity in a position of power.
But here's the thing, would we even know if he's a mage?
Well, you know that more than me. I never got to visit Tingle Isle myself, where the mage...
As I said, he uses it very subtly. He uses to play the role of, oh, look at me, I don't use any magic, given his profession. He could easily heal someone with magic, but he chose to do surgery instead.
Clever. Eli mutters as he looks at the board. Well, hmm. Well, then perhaps. Well, then, at the same time, while we analyze. Let me see how to say this.
All right, yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say, because Ayla is basically trying to say maybe we should also analyze who he is as a person to see what goals might connect easily to him.
Oh my God, we doing an episode of Criminal Minds?
we're gonna profile Jakindu.
Oh God.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy, profiling.
But yeah, that's basically what
My
Ayla.
favorite time of D&D.
That's basically what Ayla suggests. That basically you profile Jakindu and see if you can figure out what makes this guy tick on the inside, not just what his outward face would show.
God, I better not tell my sister about this. Profiling's her favorite thing to do.
But that would take time.
Yeah.
But that would take time to do.
Yes, and we have a lot more pressing matters on hands, right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Let's sorry. Wine's a bit rough. Let's just deal with that for now. Let's get I want to get my mind off this.
Well, I can think of several things. Ayla shrugs.
Oh. Not, if it's alright with you, I don't wish to do any of what you're thinking.
Ayla looks confused. What did you think I meant? I was talking about a walk around town.
What?
Ayla looks confused. I was gonna walk around town I was gonna suggest a walk around town, but
In this mess? Sure.
it's summer. Why not?
Well,
Besides, we get to watch. Besides, wouldn't you like to see how Kore's designing of her and Aldwin's marriage is coming up?
sure, but I doubt that Corey would like it if I smelled like Aldwin.
Noted.
I guess Aldwin a bit sweeter.
Makes sense. Oh, there's the bathhouse. There's still the bathhouse that Whitney very much petitioned to add.
Yes, let's go to that.
All right.
All right.
With that, so a couple more days pass with you guys basically taking a careful look around town, making sure that everything's all right. And one day, while you guys are all relaxing, Zarn kicks in the door, and says, "Hey, anyone want to go angel hunting?"
It's sure.
I mean, it's not every day you go angel hunting. Might as well give it a try.
Why are we going angel hunting?
I found Uriel found a Moniel, which means we know where the guy that's hunting me is at, which means we can go kill him. Zarn says with like a big smile on his face.
Oh.
All right, sure.
All right.
Give me a second real quick. All right. So, anyway, Zarn's back, but yeah, he's like, besides, I kind of want you guys to come along because Uriel, Pino, and Leanne are going to be too busy building a massive, basically magical circle to keep him and me trapped in there, so that he doesn't run away.
Okay, that's fine with me.
That helps. Cock shotgun. So where's the target?
Called shotgun.
Yeah, I call shotgun on this angel hunting safari.
All right, Illum, any thoughts on that? Trevor's away right now. Gotcha. Okay, so you guys all head out with Zarn in tow. While he did seem excited at first when he told you guys, now when he's traveling with you, he seems a bit more calm and focused. And the other three ASMR of Leia are also traveling with you.
Quite the retinue.
Well, we thought it'd be best that we'd come along with you. This is a fallen angel. Then it's all of our sovereign duties to help you deal with them. Pino says, "Yes, we can't allow a spawn of the Light Brother to continue rampaging and bringing ill to his name." Leanne says, and no doubt he'll keep hunting angels that we will continue to need for the coming days. Uriel adds.
Well, the more the merrier. So, where is our target located?
It seems that he was able to find a culted forge for himself. He was able to hide his desecrated presence from anyone that be hunting him. However, I was able to eventually stumble upon this location and discover him there. He doesn't know that we're he doesn't know that we're coming as I would have. Well, he didn't spot me, so he might not know that we're coming, but I wouldn't know for sure. Knowing him, he most likely does know, Zarn will say. We're dealing with a Solar after all.
Do you think he'd be able to, I guess, see invisible creatures?
Let me. You see, Zarn start to think about that. Well, that will require him to have true sight. And last time I checked, I do believe angels do have true sight.
Well, that's out the window.
So let me just double check on that, because I'm sure true sight lets you see through invisibility.
Yeah, true sight lets you true sight and blind sight. Yeah.
If I recall correctly, I believe that it lets you see anything that's 10.
Yeah, see in normal magical darkness, invisible creatures, and objects. So, yep.
So I was gonna say, okay, so guys, I'm gonna be quite frank with you. In this case, let him focus on me. No matter how bad I might get injured, let him focus on me.
Zarn is saying that?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
because since he's a soul, despite being a fallen angel, he's still a solar, and as a result, he'll still pack a mighty punch. I can probably take it, but I don't want your guys' death on my conscience. Besides, if he focuses on me, that it gives you guys an easier time of trying to get a hit on him.
Be right back.
All right.
That's not gonna work on me. Zarn says, "Resurrection
Hello,
doesn't.
potato brain.
Resurrection doesn't work on non-humanoids, on people like on angels and fiends. Unfortunately, unfortunately." Yeah. By the way, yes, I know that in normal resurrection writing it says creature, but I feel like for Africa's case, it not working on people like it not working on celestials and stuff kind of makes sense considering. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, watch out for the wing. Watch out for the wings and stuff, you know.
Just one more thing.
What's the last thing?
Today is on, she says awkwardly.
Huh?
Are you doing well today, Zarn?
Yes.
Zarniel.
Yes, I would think so.
Big smile. Okay.
He's slightly confused by that, but he's not gonna think about it. He just drugs. Right?
I thought it'd be nice to ask. I would assume, in a situation of very high stress, but you're also very excited. You're excited to hunt down this angel that's been coming after you, and I don't know how you would deal with that. Why, you're feeling great.
Well, I'm dealing with someone that apparently has betrayed my former brother and sisters. So being able to hunt him down, even if he is an old friend in a way, feels good. Besides, I learned a long time ago. Just because you're friends with someone doesn't mean that you won't have to fail today. That's the rule.
I appreciate that as well, Lou.
Yes, from what I've been able to learn, from what I learned in my centuries down in the Nine Hells, everybody wants to stab you in the back at some point. You just have to be careful with who's holding the knife.
Almost forgot. It almost slipped my mind that this man is going to be
What?
the future demon prince.
Ew.
Zarniel?
No, he used to be. He used to be.
Oh,
He
he
stopped.
used to?
Yeah, he quit. That's why this angel's hunting after him.
Oh, he used to be the guy all the way at the end who was just sitting at the chair?
Yes, he was the one leading the war against the demons. He quit.
And now he's just kind of vibing here?
Yep, he's just hanging. He's just
The fuck?
hanging
That's
out.
actually
masquerading
that
as a
opens up so much more
tiefling.
questions. I have many questions. I believe I'll have none of them answered. Let's go.
I mean, you guys right now he's one of them. As the others are
Right.
setting up.
So why did you leave? Let's start with that.
Let's see. Well, you know how. Okay. So you know wards up, right? Like how at first it can you're all that fervor and everything, but eventually it's kind of drained the longer it's going on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, that's how I'm fighting a war against demons using devils as my allies. And wow, yeah, and the goal wasn't ever to beat them. The goal was just to hold the line. And if I'm like when I mean hold the line, I mean we were fighting over inches in the sand. And eventually I couldn't get to the point anymore, and I got tired of it, so I left. Light brother, let me go with my contract with him to leave the Nine Hells, and I let someone else replace me, and I got out of Dodge.
I was about to say, so you just like almost doomed the entire human race. The entire sentient mortal plane. Let's go with that, yeah. So you pretty much doomed everyone because war was boring.
No,
Oh,
I
God,
didn't. I didn't doom everyone because, to be quite frank, the writing's on the wall that we were going to lose anyway.
Lovely. So,
But
do you have any? Oh,
the point was never to win; it was to buy time, as I eventually learned.
sorry. Can you repeat that one more time?
Basically, he said the point was never to win the war against demons; it was just to buy time.
Oh,
Did I cut out again?
lovely.
Oh no.
No, lovely.
Because at the end of because eventually we realized that not one group can beat the demons alone. It's going to take multiple people.
Oh, if only people figured that out.
Look, I'm not the one that's hiding it.
But no, they have to stick you to do Hell's janitor.
It wasn't that bad. There were quite a few. There were quite a few devils that I got to meet thanks to that.
Oh, I'm sure they were lovely people.
Yeah, my sister and younger brother especially.
Well, let's go help them out.
And as soon as you say that, the magical circle goes up, and Daniel puts his hand on the outside on the barrier from the inside, and he can't get out. And he's like, "Ah, awesome! All right." He kind of like shakes his hand, which is kind of burning. Well, you guys ready?
Are we ready? Tate, are you ready?
Yeah, Zarn's asking if everybody's ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Kaladin, are you ready?
Did Gabe step away?
Almost like at the word Midius? No, it's Kaladin.
It's Kaladin. Gabe's just not here right now, I don't think.
Yeah! No! Ah!
So you're going to see. So you're going to get a deep breath and hold a sword, and you feel this infernal whispering come from it. And he's just gonna say, "Back to the old form," and then he stabs himself with it, and you see him turn into his true form.
Picture?
Yeah,
What does it look like again?
I put it in the image chat.
He put it in
this
image chat.
this large black demon with red energy seeming to pour out of some area, such as his chest, a line running down his torso, and the interiors of his arms, and even his face as he looks at you guys. And with this ethereal voice, he says, "How'd I look?"
You look. Is he warm to the touch?
Oh yeah.
You look hot.
Literally.
Alright, what I miss?
Zarniel just stabbed himself with this sword and turned into his true form.
Alright, as one does.
He's in the chat. He's very warm to the touch right now, and he asks in an ethereal voice, "How does it look?"
Hot.
Well, alright, do I have a marshmallow I can cook?
Kyla just pulled out a marshmallow and just puts it up next to him.
Does it start getting cooked?
Yes, it does.
Alright, hell yeah.
You see four wings. You see four wings just come out of his back, but instead of the normal angel wings, they're more like bat-like wings.
If we played Doom music for it.
You could have played Doom music actually instead of what I was actually going to play.
Rip and tear until it is done.
There you go. Let's do this. Rip and tear.
Alright, so we're just playing while Zarn tanks all the hits, basically. Or he taunts the guy.
Basically.
Alright. So basically we just attack him from the sides while Zarn attacks him from the front. Got it.
Yeah. So you guys walk into the cave, and this eldritch and this dark energy seems to flow even more, and it kind of like puts a chill in your bones. But Zarn and like even lights that you guys create don't light up in this place. Zarn's very presence seems to light up the area in a way as the red glow from him kind of illuminates your path. And as you eventually arrive, you find yourselves at a forge, at a set of stairs leading up to a forge.
Okay.
Which, if you guys want to walk up the stairs, you're more than welcome to.
I don't hear any music either.
Yeah, I haven't started playing the music yet because I was trying to figure out what to play.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bam, bam.
Do 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 do. I can't select this lad. Lad, go! I can't have him move up.
Oh, that's the game spot. Sorry. There you go.
Sag. Boop, 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 boop.
And as you reach the top of the stairs, Circen, you see the angel with black wings, kind of just sitting on top of this. Sitting on top of this. Can you not see him?
Oh yeah, look at that! Look at this bitch.
Yeah,
Amaniel.
You see this fallen angel with black wings sitting on top of this. You think it's a dragon's head in a way, that's pouring out lava into a furnace below.
Fucking Armand can upgrade here.
And you just hear, and Zarn reaches the top and he just whistles. Well, you definitely had an upgrade.
Bro, this guy's sitting on, like... Oh, okay, so he's sitting on the snoot of a dragon structure that is leaking lava.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Just to show how badass he is.
I need to get that from my office.
I'm a badass dude.
I need to get that from my office.
Mm-hmm. You see him. You see him. You see him stare down at you all, and he just looks at Zarn in disgust. I see you have arrived, traitor. Well, that's the pot calling kettle black, isn't it? I see you brought allies with you. No. You see him say as he pulls his bow.
Where is this guy?
Lovely.
He's at the top. He's like, if you look ahead, he's like sitting on top of like a dragon structure. Yeah. Lava pouring out of it.
What did he say?
He basically said, he basically haunted Zarn by basically saying, "Oh, the traitors arrived, and you brought allies with you. Though I doubt they'll last long."
Fuck you, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Where's some tape?
I'm sure you've brought friends too.
You see him stand up. I not need them. He says as he gives off black low to him. Yeah, he always
You're lost.
Yeah, he always was a loner. You hear Zarn mutter before he steps in front of you guys.
You're lost.
Alright. So, you guys ready for this?
Let's get this over with. Yeah.
Yeah, just crack the knuckles. Crack the neck.
Do.
Alright.
Do.
Alright. Let's rip and tear, you hear him say with a grin on his face as his wings unfurl.
My
Until
fucking god. This is very bold words coming from a demon.
Devil.
Same difference.
Oh my god. Not the same difference, mother.
Comes from hell. It deserves no shell.
I mean he was an angel though, so.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let me get everybody up in initiative. Alright, would everyone please roll initiative for me?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I have to roll for a loom, so.
Why do I keep forgetting how to roll initiative? This is bad.
Actually, Adam, I just realized. Circen,
Oh,
Circen,
yo.
your strategy that applied to ability checks, right?
I think it's ability checks and attack rolls now.
Saving throws. Attack rolls is 13th, I believe.
I'm not 13th level?
We're 12th.
We're level 12.
Ah!
Oh my goodness. Anyway, everyone add a +5 to your initiative, because initiative is an ability check.
Yo, bitchin'.
Hell yeah.
So I think that means that, for example, Tate goes from a... Ah! Okay, yeah.
Alright, so that's a 15 for me.
Alright, let me go ahead and roll the looms.
Oh damn, I can't. I just realized I can't sneak attack with spells.
Unfortunately.
Feels bad. Add a 5 to that, so it'll be a 10.
So what's your total? What would your total be in that case?
Mine is 15.22,
Okay.
and Illum's would be 10.06.
Alright. Carl, did you already add the +5 to your initiative?
No! It'd be a 30.
Jeez, okay.
It'd be a 30.
Uh,
What?
my god.
What's going on?
Yeah.
What are you cutting out? Fucking
Alright. Amaniel has a 24. And Zoniel would have a 13, because he rolled a nat 1 initiative.
Oh, that sucks.
Alright.
Oh wait, since I'm proficient in all martial weapons, that means I can use the other buttons of the Rod of Lordly Might.
Alright, so let's get this fight started. So, top of the round, Circen.
Oh shit!
Amaniel is currently sitting on top of the dragon structure, pouring out lava. He is 60 feet high, and I don't know how far away drawing. So,
Oh, I forgot to get my Shorpo upgraded.
Okay.
We still have our stronghold actions here.
yes, because you were inside your domain still.
Nice. Nice.
And also, I will say that your stronghold actions are posted inside image chat.
Perfect. I move up 1.
Okay.
I move up. Not. Ah! Okay, there we go. I all click this man. Right? That's how it works.
Oh, who are you all clicking?
The fat dude.
Amaniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. And then, see the house. It's not. Nothing's happening when I'm all clicking on him. Okay, thanks.
Let's say, there's a target. There is a target option on the 14.
Never mind, that don't hit. So I'm gonna just do.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Going to uh fucking I have a fucking feature in here, I swear to.
What are you looking for?
Where are my strategies? There they are. Probably with a little help, yeah.
Right, who are you gonna use it with?
Alright. Yep, with a little help, I'm gonna give Zarniel advantage.
Alright. Now Sophia's turn.
That's my turn.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry about that. All right. With that, that will end your turn. Next up is Amaniel himself. He will take his bow and he's going to aim it at Zarniel. Give me a second here. So you see his bow start to glow with this profane energy. And you hear Zarn mutter under his breath, "This is gonna hurt." And he's going to use, I believe he gets to use it. Nope, he only gets to use it once because multi-attack only applies to great swords.
What?
With a 22, he will hit, and deal 11. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, it's not. Well, actually, yeah. So, Zarnia will only take 11 damage instead of the 47 he would have taken because some of it is radiant damage. And you see Zarnia kind of just shrug it up. Zarnia kind of shrug it off. Kind of weak there, just saying. Before as Amaniel kind of glares at him. And with that, that's going to end Amaniel's turn. And with that, we are now on to Stronghold actions. Would anyone like to proc their Stronghold action?
What can we do?
We have stronghold actions?
Yes.
Yes. And I posted 2 images in image chat. Just a little bit there. And basically, each one of you has a stronghold related to your classes. Some of you have more than one if you multi-classed. And basically, you can use a stronghold action to do something special.
How many stronghold actions do we get?
One on initiative count 20 each round.
Oh. So...
One per person, or?
Yes.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is I can mark this guy on initiative count 20 every time.
You can repeat a stronghold action that has been used in a previous round. It's very similar. It's basically you have your own layer actions in a way.
What if I wait
where's-
around?
Uh,
So, use it, wait, use it. Would I be able to do that?
If you didn't use it, no, because it basically means that you have to use another stronghold action before you can use the other one again.
Okay.
Give me a second.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna post.
Where do I find this?
Thing in MVC. Give me a second. There are 2 images. Oh yeah, I have to add the Warlock one eventually for Kaladin. I'll save that for later. Yeah, the stronghold actions are the technically 3rd column, 2nd if you don't count the title.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get a coin of fate for myself.
Mhm. All right. So, Kaladin, you summon a coin of fate, and you kind of look at it, kind of thumbing it over, and you see that it has a crest. I mean, it has what you'd imagine your family crest to be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right. Gotta think of a family crest.
Tate, what would you like to do as a stronghold action?
I don't know. I'm torn between the fighter's fortress or the baker one. But I only have like 1 action surge, right? You have 2.
You have 1 right now.
Yeah, I feel like it's not gonna do me any good. I only got 1. I'll do the baker one.
All right. Would you like to do maximum damage on Baker spells on a target of your choice, temporary hit points when you and maximum healing, or would you like to get back all? Or would you like to get back? Actually, you haven't used any of your destined hand points yet, so what's the point in that one?
No, I'll probably just do the. I don't know. The first 2 were good. Probably the first one.
All right, maximum damage. So you kind of take a deep breath as you look, and your baked goods that you use to cast spells with seem to glow with magical intensity as they appear to be supercharged. All right, Circen and Illum, what are you two going to use for as a stronghold action?
Jeez. Figure out their AC and health, I guess.
All right, Amaniel's current
AC, health, CR, and spells known.
Well, it's one of the following.
I want to know his
Oh,
HP.
HP, yeah.
Okay, Amaniel has 262 health.
Damn.
Wow, that is not a lot. That was,
Well,
that was a lot less than what I was expecting. He's probably gonna heal. He's probably gonna heal.
I was about to say, remember the
There's
fact
that, and also like 20 attacks each round.
Oh God, no!
All right.
Alright.
So this guy's just perched up on the snoot.
Yep, and I think if I gather the loom correctly, he's going to do. So loom said gold armor.
Oh no, I think he's talking about the gold chains probably. Oh wait, no. Or are you talking about improving someone's AC?
Oh, he's talking about the evil creature.
Yeah. No, he's talking about the last one. Choose an ally. They gain an AC bonus equal to your charisma bonus.
Okay,
Zarn
so that.
becomes gold for the remainder of the combat.
Okay, so Zarn's AC goes from a 21 to a 26. And you see Zarn like crack his neck as he's covered in gold. He's like, oh, that feels good.
Hell yeah.
All right, with that, we now move on to the next actual turn. Tate, it is now your turn in combat.
Can I like roll either insight or investigation to see what he's like weak or immune to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Which one?
Eyeball. You have a +5 thanks to Citizen's strategy ability. Mm-hmm. Is it?
Oh no.
So with an 11, because of the fact that he is an angel, because of the fact that he's an angel and that he's fallen, it's probably likely that he might be weak to necrotic damage.
Oh.
Okay, I was going to cast slow on him.
Okay. So would you mind casting that?
Oh, Hex would be wonderful.
All right. Okay, so, Okay, so Amaniel makes his save. He has advantage on this. He makes a 29, so you cast slow on him, and it seems, and at first it seems like at first he seems to be weighed down by something, but then an eldritch glow seems to come him as he breaks free of the spell's effects. Anything else I like to do? So table seeing that fail, table cast shield, and with that we now move on to Kaladin's turn.
All right.
Kaladin.
I'm going to cast Hex on the lad.
All right.
So, yeah, basically for the next hour, he's going to take an extra 1d6, in other words, 2d6 necrotic damage because he's vulnerable to it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, what ability check do we want him to have disadvantage on in terms of like, I guess extra strength. I guess we'll go disadvantage on dexterity checks.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, since he's kind of out of range of my melee weapons, short bow
All right.
and fire.
All right. Make sure to target him with an attack.
Oh wait, I wouldn't have no, screw it. Actually, no, I wouldn't have a condition for sneak attack don't apply to him yet. So oh what? Oh, wait, what the hell is that? No, stop. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him.
All right. Roll to hit.
Classic. Alright, roll to hit. It's a 22 hit.
A 22 does indeed hit. Roll damage.
Damage, boy.
I will barely hit.
Oh wait, I gotta do this 2 more times, don't I?
Yes, because you. Yes, because you get 3 beams.
So,
So you'll take 9 damage from the first one. You will miss with the second one, unfortunately.
oh my.
And
26 on the third one.
You will hit with the third one.
Alright. Damage. So, in total, he's gonna take an extra 4d6 necrotic damage, right? Only a 13.
Wait, no, wait. So Hex was how much damage?
Well, you said he's vulnerable to necrotic damage, right?
Yeah, okay, hold up. Do 2d, so just roll, do 2d6 for me, please.
Roger, sorry. D6. 11.
Now double that, because vulnerability is doubling the damage, not doubling the dice.
Okay. Alright. My mistake, sorry.
So he'll take
So
22
11
damage.
Alright, so 22 necrotic damage. And then
I've already reduced the force damage from his health.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Just wondering what. Nope, I've exhausted all of my everything I could do.
All right. Well, with that,
I'm just gonna move real quick to right here.
Amaniel is going to use one of his legendary actions. And he's going to do. Actually, does he have the space for this? Actually, how does this go? Oh, in a 10-foot radius. Okay. All right, he's gonna use Searing Burst.
Searing burst.
Okay, Jojo.
I had to.
No, you didn't. You just chose to. Oh, I didn't do the. Oh, God, thanks. Give me a second here. That explains why, because there's no radius on it. Come on. Give me a second. My computer's been kind of slow at fixing this sheet. There we go. Okay. Come on, come on. Okay, let's try this one more time since I had to fix it. Since I had to fix its sheet for it. Nah, this one does more bang for the buck. Here we go. Okay, so Circen, Tate, Zoniel, and Illum will make a deck save for me. Deck save.
Good thing I just noped out of there.
Alright, everyone except Zoniel will fail and take. Oh, really? Did it not have the damage written in it? Alright. Alright, so you will take. Each of you will take 13 fire damage. Oh no, I saw it. You got a 19. Yeah. So each of you will take 13 fire damage and 15 radiant damage. So for you, Tate, since that's half for you, you'll take 6. Total of 21 damage. For Illum, that will be 20 damage. And for Circen, that will be a total of 28 damage. Okay. That was this.
Yo, what is my health supposed to be?
Your health right now is. Why did that do 11? It's supposed to be 28. Your max health right now is 84. Why?
Oh, my max health is 84?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
What's my current health?
Well, since you just took 28 points of damage, your current health is now 56.
Are you sure it's 80? Is it supposed to be 84?
You have a -2 to con, remember? And you have a D8 hit dice. Well, no, not D8. If I remember correctly, Circen. No, I'm sorry, it's 9 con, so -1. You have a D8 hit dice, if I remember correctly, so 7 times 12. Yep, 84.
Yep, that's correct. That's the health. Why do I have a 101?
Huh?
Why do I have a 101 plus number on there then for health?
Oh, you got temporary hit points.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Back from when Illum did.
Can you fix the health? Because I can't mess with it.
Well, I say it doesn't show you in the game for right now. Yeah, you're down to 56 health.
Doesn't show me what the hell this is.
Alright. Alright, next up, with Kaladin being done, is Zariel himself.
Keep in mind,
Zarn is
he
going...
rolls with advantage.
Hmm? What was that car?
Rolls with advantage.
Oh, just keep in mind he's got the health action.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Alright, he's gonna heal for 20 HP because he has regeneration, which brings him back up to max health. And let's see what he can do. Wow, about the same. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, okay. You're gonna see him. You're going to see him basically summon this ball of fire in his hands, and he's going to cast Fireball at Amaniel.
Spell.
And you see, but you see this ball of basically red infernal fire build up, and it is launched at the fallen angel. And Amaniel will fail with a 25 and take 26 points of fire damage.
What's his AC? What's the DC?
Zoniel's DC?
Yeah.
26.
Ew. 26 DC for Jesus. All right. Okay.
He is a high CR. He is a high CR. Keep that in mind. He's the king of health for a reason. Anyway, on that note, with his last legendary action, you're going to see Amaniel basically teleport down in front of you, Kaladin.
Do I have to say it? Omae wa mo shinderu. What's the damage?
Wait, Amaniel didn't take any damage. I mean, not Amaniel. Zaniel didn't take any damage. It was his turn. On that note, next up is Illum's turn. And as he said before, he's going to try and get it within range and melee hit Amaniel. Come on, jeez. Alright. So, Illum is going to charge in. With his longsword. He's going to try to attack. With a 27, he will indeed hit for his first one.
Nice.
And with Searing Smite activated, he will deal an extra, I believe it's 1d6 fire damage. Alright. And deal a total of 14 damage. Swing again. Come on. Really? Okay. With his second swing, he will hit once again with a 29.
Hell yeah. You need to get your longsword upgraded, bro, to a +3.
And then he will action surge and proceed to hit 2 more times. .26 will hit. Jeez, what the hell are these rolls? Jesus. Alright, 13 damage on that one, and then for his last hit, or his last swing, oh, crap, come on. And with his last swing, a loom will hit.
Nice.
Alright, crap, didn't mean to do that, whatever. For a total of 10 slashing damage. And then use his bonus action, the use Searing Smite. He's out of actions, thus that will end his turn. And that means you're back up at the top of the round with Circen.
Okay.
Do your thing, girl.
To what thing?
Your thing.
Okay. A. It won't let me exit out of this. I'm kind of angry.
Exit out of what?
Oh, hell yeah. Solid 2 frames per second. Whatever, I guess I'll just live with this. Okay. And then what if I... Aha! No, it's still here. And now it won't let me get rid of it. No!
You're in a what?
It won't let me get rid of this thing.
Get rid of-
Okay,
get
let me
rid
do
of what
that.
exactly?
Cool. It was a pop-up that popped up.
I was about to say, it doesn't show that you're in the game currently, so...
What? I'm in the game right now.
Are you?
Whatever. Yeah, I'm right here. I can see the whole screen. Like, my health is still 100. Well, let me refresh, but after that. Yo, anyone hurting?
All of
Not
you.
yet.
Well, all of you except Kaladin.
Oh, shit. That was the one person I was hoping would get hurt.
Wow.
Wow.
Nothing against you, buddy.
Uh-huh.
And nothing gets you, my dude. No one looks hurt except for me, and I can't heal myself with this. So...
Well, what was it?
Oh,
Well, I know that a loom's down. Should be down health. Oh, yeah, I think it's
fucking chonking in health right now, my dude. What the fuck was that noise? Alt click and yeet. Oh, do I get 2 attacks by the way? Just one.
Just one.
Savage.
27 does indeed hit.
13 piercing. Is it even magical though?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Bonus action to use the roaring feature of it.
What will that do?
You thought I forgot about. That's a con save, so he's got a pretty high con probably.
Right.
But
Okay, so with that, he's gonna make a con save. What is it against?
it's against my hold on. It's against
No,
the DC.
No, I mean, what effect does it do?
Holding on here. The effect is floating. Thunder's boom. 15-foot cone behind the target. Constitution saving throw or take 2d6 thunder damage.
How's a 26 sound?
Success, so it takes half damage.
Alright, roll damage.
No! Get back here! Okay, there we go. You won't let me roll. I rolled 3 times. The 7, so it'd take 3 thunder damage. Whoa!
All right. So,
but it looked cool.
So was it? So you hit it with the spear of the house, and this booming sound of thunder seems to roar out of it. But Amaniel just simply shrugs it off.
Yeah, fuck you too. Preparation point to give this man the health
Who?
thing. Move back here.
Who are you giving it to?
Zarniel. Move back there. Call it a day.
All right. On that note, it is now Amaniel's turn. He looks definitely miffed at you guys, and I thought he's gonna pull out his great sword. And instead of focusing on Zarniel, he's gonna focus on Kaladin.
No, it's fine. No need.
Kaladin. No, wait, hold on. Don't you want to hit that guy over there?
Hold on.
Wait. Can we talk about this?
No need, it's fine.
There we go. Jeez. Okay. All right. He's gonna hit you with his great sword.
I am gonna use my coin.
Isn't the coin for you turning it into a hit?
No, my coin is if I'm attacked and it's a hit, I flip a coin. On heads, it counts as a miss. Tails, it's normal, and I lose my coin.
All right.
Also,
roll
what
one
about initiative count 20 with the actions and stuff?
Amaniel has an initiative count of 24, so he goes before the stronghold actions.
Okay. All right. Yep. All right.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna flip my coin.
Roll 1d2. 1 is heads, 2 is tails.
All right. Luck gods, help me out, please.
Alright, so you see the greatsword coming straight at you, Kaladin, and you are like, oh god, and you flip the coin, and when you catch it, it turns heads, and instead of feeling feeling an angelic blade tear through you, instead you see it thunk and fall just short in front of you.
You might want to get that sword looked at, mate.
Bruh moment.
And he's gonna swing again.
I'm gonna flip the coin again if it hits. I'm flipping the coin.
That's a nat 20, so roll 1d2 for me.
Oh god. Oh god. Help me, help me.
That is so that critical
All
hit
right.
will indeed hit.
Uncanny dodge.
Oh, you.
I'm having that shit.
Wait, hold up. Is the coin gonna be action?
No, just whenever I take a hit, I can flip the coin.
All right.
Yo, you got inspiration?
I don't know. Think?
Okay, so instead of taking 89 damage, you will take a total of 44.
Jesus Christ. Also, I'm going to, what was it? What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought with that amount of damage. Alright, I gotta roll a con save.
Uh-huh.
So, or, concentration.
Go right ahead. So,
Saving throw.
actually, I don't think you can. I don't think you can succeed that unless you beat a 22.
How so?
Because basically, it's either 10 or half the damage you took. That's the DC.
I see.
So
So basically, unless I get a nat 20, why can't it be 10?
because it's whichever one's higher.
That's pretty cringe. Alright.
Want me a concentration check? I'm a concentration
So
check.
how much inspiration do I have?
None currently.
Oh shit, alright. Net 20, net 20. That's not a net 20.
Even with
Alright.
even with the +5 from Circen, that is a 17, which means you fail. Which means the hex is now gone.
Alright. Next time.
And then he's going to use healing touch on himself, gaining back 44 hit points.
Bro, he's broken.
Really? And that will end his turn. And as a result, we are back to stronghold actions.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna mark his ass. Mark his ass, and then, yeah.
All right. What's everyone else's stronghold actions be? I heard that Kaladin is going to mark Amaniel.
Yeah, boy.
I'm just going to take the minus. He's going to take -5 pretty much to his rolls.
All right. All right. So he takes a -5. All right. And Loom, what is your stronghold action going to be? Enemy allies automatically hit. Oh, fighter. Until the end of your next turn, you and all of your allies' weapon attacks hit automatically. Roll anyway, though. You might score a crit. All right. All right. With that, next up is Kaladin's turn.
All right.
And here comes the nuke from everybody.
All right.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. It's Tate's turn. Sorry.
Oh, never mind. Go Tate, kill him.
I apologize. Fun nuking. So thanks to Illum's ability, all of your attacks automatically hit. However, if you want to see if you roll the crit, you are more than welcome to.
Well, I plan to.
Okay, well, I was gonna cast Bestow Curse on him. Actually, I gotta go touch him first. I want to dash up to him.
Nah, he teleported down in front of Kaladin to hit him with his great sword.
Yeah, that and got some pretty high damage.
All right, what would you like to do? All right. All right. Well, let me see what Bestow Curse does. All right. All right. So he automatically fails. What type of curse would you like to put on him? All right. What ability score and saving throw would you like to curse him on? He uses a great sword and a bow. However, this applies to ability checks and saving throws, not to his attack rolls. No. Well, you're messing with ability checks and saving throws, not attack rolls. So his attacks will be fine. Wisdom. All right, wisdom. Anything else you'd like to do? All right. All right. So Tate will touch Amaniel, and you see this dark energy seem to flow through him as he now has disadvantage on wisdom ability checks and saving throws. And with that, Kaladin, you're up.
Okay. So, gonna switch to my, I guess, Immortal Blade. Yeah.
All right.
Just I flank if I was right there. Or here.
Where'd you? You moved quite a bit away, I think. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you already are gonna hit because thanks to.
I know. I just want the advantage.
All right. Roll to hit.
All right. Let's do this. Mortal Blade. Advantage. None of those are a crit. Oh, gonna hit anyways, so we'll do the damage first of all. Yeah, damage. Wait, would I be two-handing this? Ah, whatever. Damage.
Are you gonna use the mark?
Yes.
All right. That's an extra 66.
Yep. I'm adding that as a situational bonus.
All right.
Yeah, this goes. Wait. What about my normal sneak attack? Should I add that on as well?
Yes.
Situation. All right. And for level 12, it is
66.
Oh,
76?
so 12d6 in totality.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 72 damage.
All right. How much that was? So the first 1d8 was radiant, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna take half of that, so that's 3. 22 minus 4. He'll take a total of, and then the second 1d8 was, actually no. Okay, so yeah, he just takes 72. Yeah.
Whoo.
Actually, oh, that's 1d8 plus 6. So wait, that's 8. Oh, I'm sorry. So he'll take an extra 8 on top of it. So he'll take 80 damage.
That's what we like to hear.
All right.
And I think that's about all I can do.
All right. With that, Amaniel is going to use another one of his legendary actions. And he's going to use... Oh, come on.
Oh, it's fine. You don't need to do this. It's fine.
He's going to use a Blinding Gaze.
Shit. Shit. Fine blinding gaze.
Okay, so I'm going to need... Oh, come on. I'm going to need everyone within 30 feet of Amaniel, so I think that's everybody, to make me a con save.
Oh, it can't be a dex save.
Remember that you all have +5 from Circen's,
Yep. Saving throw. Situational bonus 5. What is it with my crap con saves?
Okay, so Tate will succeed, Kaladin will fail.
Yep.
Circen, did you make a con save?
No, can you make that for me right quick?
Alright. Okay. Save. Con. That is a 15, which means you barely succeed. And then, let's see for a loom. Colin's the only one that failed. It's going to be kind of sad.
You needed a 15. Wow. Wow.
Okay, so Kaladin is the only one who fails. Kaladin, you are now blind.
For how long?
This will last until you get lesser restoration cast on you. Otherwise, you are permanently blind.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
As Kaladin, you kind of go, my eyes, as this bright light hits you, and you can no longer see. And that will be the end of Kaladin's turn, which means it's Zoniel's turn.
What do my con rolls roll? Jack shite.
You needed a 15, man. You had a +5. It's the funny thing is, the funny thing is, you had a +5 from a loom and a +5 from Circen, and yet you still failed. Is the sad part?
Wait, I had a +5, so it was a +10.
Yes, you had a +5. Didn't you have a +5 from a loom?
Oh, I just did a single +5.
Yeah, no, the +5 from a loom was already factored in.
To the con save?
Yeah, should have been. Because it was factored in for Circen and everyone else.
It was 1d20 +2 +5. That's it.
That's
So actually, I
weird.
should have gotten a 17.
All right, and no, you're still blind. I'm leaving you with. No, I'm leaving you with that. I mean, it doesn't matter regardless. I mean, you'd still hit even if you were blind.
I mean, yeah.
So I guess Zoniel is gonna fly up behind Amaniel, and he's gonna smile as he pulls out this what appears to be a Warhammer that is dripping red with infernal energy. And he's going to swing with advantage, but it doesn't matter because he's going to hit anyway. For the 31, he's going to hit. So Maniel will take 68 points of damage. I think that's his one attack. I gotta check this real quick. Oh, come on, really? I'm gonna assume that it's supposed to be one more for the Warhammer, whatever. Here we go. Imagine just rolls a nat one after this.
Be funny.
For the 36, he's gonna hit. Is that not 20 actually? Or yep, that's not 20. Okay.
Damn.
He's gonna hurt.
Is he dead?
What do you think? What do you think? What do you
that as a
think?
yes.
What do you think, Calvin? What do you think? He just took 136 damage after taking another 80 something. What do you think?
He's gonna brush it off by having the damage or something.
No, yeah. This Warhammer sinks into Amaniel's back, and you all, well, minus Kaladin, see this bright flashing light that comes from the fallen angel, as his wings burn into the ground below, and he turns to dust. As Amaniel, the fallen angel, is now dead. God.
Should have gone for the head.
He's got dusted.
Just got dusted.
And that's that. As Zoniel turns back into Zarn.
Oh. So we're in hell now.
No, you're not. You're not in hell.
We're not in hell anymore.
I was about to say you never walked into hell. What?
What the fuck is this place
This
then?
is literally a
That looks
forge.
hell as fuck.
It's a forge that Zarn. It's a forge that
I am retarded. I am sorry. I understand now.
Okay. All right, you guys.
Do you have lesser restoration, Trevor? Believe?
Yeah, I do.
Cal's just like on his knees,
Yeah.
like, my eyes.
Tay walks over and just shoves what type of sweet does he shove into Kaladin's mouth?
I shove like bread filled with like this sweet cream in his mouth.
So Kaladin, you munch on it, and suddenly you can see again, and you see this pile of ashes on the ground with burnt angel wing markings into it.
That was the best sweet I've ever had. Just gonna say that right now. A sweet that gives you eyesight.
Oh, that was real.
a sweet that restores eyesight. We should. Oh, everyone should know. Everyone should have one. Oh, Cal's just like bumbling over his words.
Based.
Hasn't been blind before. So he just sees the pile of dust. He's gonna kick the dust.
I guess you could say he was wrapped up like a deuce another roller in the night. Alright.
Yeah, thank you, Tate. Thank you.
Thank you, Tate.
You're welcome.
Tate is great.
I owe you.
That's her.
I owe you a bottle of scotch.
Alright, just hit me up, man.
Name the price. I'll pay it. Bought like a millennia-old bottle of scotch or something like that. I will find that. I will purchase it. I want to be blind again. Oh, guess that's one more thing off the list.
Thanks for that, by the way. Zarn says he kind of like kicks the dust into the lava filling forge.
I'm guessing no loot.
Not in this.
No. You don't deserve to wear that loot.
There's never any loot. It all disintegrates.
Considering how much money you guys get, do you guys really need loot at this point? You can literally just build your own loot.
Do we get any money this month or something?
At this point, I've just hand waved it away because it's like you guys have so much money.
Oh, okay, chief.
All right, each one of you got 4,714 experience from that fight. By the way,
Nice.
since the fight total was 33,000 XP divided by 7, so yeah. You have not.
Whopping 4K.
You have not reached enough to level up yet. However, you do get an extra amount of XP from completing Zarn's quest. So, what's the next threshold for your XP, actually?
12K. Well, actually, no. 120,000.
Thank you. So that's minus 100,000 times... I think that's 20% in this case. Okay, another 4,000 XP then.
Yeah.
I think that levels us up.
Does that actually?
I'm at 112,000 XP right now.
Not enough then.
Well,
Yeah,
but you said it gave us another 4,000, right?
yes, but you need
Yeah,
120,000.
that'd bring us to 16. Yeah.
Alright, so, I mean, like, the goal is 120,000.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 116,000.
Yeah, that was what you just got from me adding it.
We didn't
So you
get
need 4,000 more.
4,000. Okay. Didn't we get 4,000 from killing Monio?
Yeah, I already gave you guys that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that. Okay. Never mind then.
Yep. So with that, Zarn's like, well, let's get out of here. He says the guy like,
Let's. Yes, let's.
To just kill some mobs. Just go adventuring. XP grind up.
So you guys walk out of the forge. Zarn's whistling to himself as you guys leave, as he seems definitely happier now that Amaniel's dead.
That's one thorn taken out of our side.
Mm-hmm. And on that note, you guys return to town and does anyone have anything they'd like to do?
Home and think about my life.
Go home and think about your life.
Go home and think about my life.
Think about the mistakes you made.
I've made mistakes by being born.
Mm.
The literal mistake I have is being born! None of this would have happened, literally, if Circen wasn't here right now. If Kaladin wasn't here right now either, I kind of blame Kaladin.
Ouch. Speaking of which, Kaladin.
Spooky music time.
Kaladin. Did you say be right back? Gabriel. The one time he steps away. Alright, anyone else have something they like to do?
Yeah, I don't. What are our options?
Well, there's still you still have to find some allies at this point. I feel like at this point you guys have already spoken to the people that you want to make sure are on your side. The only thing
I just want to make. Have I spoken to my family yet?
not yet.
Well, I don't want to be fighting them at the gates of hell.
On that note, you can speak to the dwarves. If there's anyone left in town that you haven't speak to, there's that. I don't think of what else. There is a matter of Actually, I can't think of it. I can't think of much else right now. You could check. You could check to make sure everything's going well in Leowin.
Might want to.
All right.
By the way, my laptop ended up freezing, so I'm on my phone right now.
Gotcha. Is anyone else gonna check on the town or go to the dwarves?
I mean, talk to family, maybe help out with diplomacy for dwarves, check out town, down to do some or all.
Well, these are different things happening at once, so that's why I'm asking.
I see. Alright, we'll see where everyone's going then.
I'm going to check on the town and then proceed to find therapy.
Find local therapist.
Let me do Kaladin first, actually, just to get him out of the way.
Thanks.
So
As expected.
So Kaladin, where do you go to check on your family?
Well, I mean, home is always an option. The castle is also another option.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll check home first, since I guess I'll find the most family there in terms of numbers.
Well, you do find Rainier there, as Rainier, your brother, I mean, as you see him working away at different parts.
So what project are you working on this time?
Since apparently I want to try and impress Aldwin to see if he's willing to let me do the one that does fortifications on the town. Since apparently he wants to go find a dwarf for it.
Alright. Some messed up stuff with my laptop and phone just occurred. Could you repeat the last, 10 to 15 seconds?
Basically, he wants to impress Aldwin so he can work on the fortifications for the town instead of Aldwin trying to find a dwarven architect.
Okay. Well, I could also put in a word for you.
That'd be great, actually.
I'll go, actually do that after we're done talking here. And I'll just leave a note on his desk. Assuming his desk isn't occupied by some other events going on.
Thanks. Rainier says as he gets back to work.
Anything happen with our parents lately? Are you up to anything?
Haven't spoken to them in a while. Still out adventuring, I think, though. I haven't gotten a letter in a while.
Gonna to send them a letter then. Find their whereabouts.
Or yeah. Fine.
I think I'll also get on that. Well then. What? Wait, so what specifically is he working on?
He seems to be working on. He seems to be working on a new mortar, I guess. Or basically, the stuff they make walls out of. Basically, he's trying to make a new concoction out of it to make it, and you see him like trying different things against the fortification, like spells and the like, and every time it breaks against one of them, he kind of like goes back to the drawing board.
I almost thought like an actual like mortar, like artillery.
Nope, nah.
A magic mortar. But yeah, I don't assume I'd have any tips of inspiration for him.
That's not really your purview. You're more about breaking into places than figuring out how to break walls.
Oh, I could break into another architect's place and get him some inspiration. No one would be. There'd be none the wiser.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Alright. Well, I guess I'll give Rainier my best. Like, I'll wish him good luck on his mortar, and I'll leave a note on Aldwin's desk for him. Also, time to find the sister so she doesn't run off.
You head to the castle, and you walk into your sister's office, and you see her working away at books, different financing books, with Nerul sitting on the windowsill.
I imagine she's like just covered with books, like on the desk and on the sides and everything. Just towers.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. Hey sis, I see nothing has changed.
She looks up, kind of glaring at you from behind the different books.
I'll take that as a yes.
I hope you know that my training has been going well. I know several spells that'll let me throw your ass out that window.
I'll just go invisible now. I'll just go invisible and then walk up behind her. And then just like, hey, just appear out of nowhere.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll the hit now.
God damn it.
That's 1d.
Right.
That's 1d20 plus. Let's assume plus 7.
After getting my ass beat by an angel.
Oh! With a nat 20, she nails you right between the legs.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge so that it only hits one nut instead of two.
Oh my fucking god! I don't care if you uncanny dodge number. Yeah, you definitely feel the pain as your sister just punches you right between the legs, and you kind of let out this small squeal as you get hit.
Low blow.
You just see Noah covering his face. Allison just...
I just point at and they're like, not a word. Not a word.
I am not saying anything, Newell says.
Good, because I don't want to hear nothing from your ass.
You pick yourself off the ground after a couple minutes when you're able to actually walk.
Like, this is my life now.
Is there something you need, brother?
Just wanted to check up on you. Oh, it hurts. Just wanted to check up on you. See how you're doing.
Well, clearly I'm doing better than you right now.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Alright. How to heal from nutshot. Alright. I assume, you're not facing any issues or anything?
No, not at the moment.
Oh, that's good to hear.
He
Let me
said-
know if you need anything taken care of.
He says, Calden's just fucking done right now. He's like, I just wanted to visit my sister, and this is what I get in response.
The things I have to deal with. You keeping her out of trouble, Nerul?
Nero kind of looks up. I didn't know that was my job description.
It's in the fine print.
Sure. Well, at the very least, it seems like I should be getting you out of trouble judging by what just happened.
So much for not a word.
No need to go. Hey, don't go nuts over this.
Jump out the window right now. Do it. Do it.
I think you have more of the balls to jump out of a window than I do. Though not anymore, I assume.
Cal just stares at him like, why? Why do I have to deal with this? First I get blinded, then I get nut shot, and now I'm just getting beat while I'm down.
Where'd the blindness come from?
Oh, fought a fallen angel, like, literally, like, less than an hour ago or something like that. And, yeah, I was blinded. Like, permanently blinded. But then, I had a vision-granting suite. Best suite I've ever had.
I'm sure.
Courtesy of Tate. Speaking of which, do you have any... Do you know where, any...
Any what?
aged rum or whiskey or scotch or something like that?
I mean, there's the brewery in town, though if you want something that's old enough, there's the brewery down south, Ananias.
Alright, I'm gonna go file an order for that then. So, what were you asking?
I wasn't asking anything, you answered my question.
Alright then. Well, on that note, Cal just like slightly limps.
There's nothing else Calvin wants to talk about, nothing important.
Oh, right. I completely forgot. That nut shot, took a lot out of me, so. Alright, speaking of, since you're both here, and some clarity, I have, Elson, run into our long-lost uncle the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Our mother's brother. And he offered me a way to, bring her back. And all I needed was the shadow stone that I had.
Nero kind of perks up at that. And Ellison slowly stands over, kind of looks over her books. Oh, as in the black shard thing you had?
Yes. And in my moment of weakness, I gave it to him. He said he needed that to, proceed with, what was it? I was like, finding the way to bring her back. The Shadowstone was needed.
So you're saying that you gave your uncle a piece of the Shadow
Our
Stone?
uncle.
No,
Yes.
Nerul's saying this.
Oh, okay.
You're saying that you gave
Yes.
your uncle a piece of the Shadow Stone.
Well, it was a moment of weakness and didn't contemplate how valuable that stone was.
And how dangerous it is.
And how dangerous it is. Yes. And so, I come to both of you.
Wonderful. Allison kind of pulls out her shard. Well, I'm assuming he's gonna need this too, isn't he?
Correct.
Ah. Nerul simply sighs. Oh, you have definitely
Yes, I know.
stirred the hornet's nest.
When do I not?
Well, there is the fact that
Don't need to answer the question.
well, we need to make sure that either he doesn't find the shadow stone, or if he does, that it's smashed into pieces.
What can that shadow stone do?
Oh, it can revive undead. It can revive dead undead creatures back in their undeath form.
Hmm.
The issue here is that it brings them back as what they were at the moment of their death.
Yeah. All right.
And it requires two people that were close enough to the resurrect E to draw off of them and their life force.
Well, since my uncle was going off about family, I'd assume he'd want either myself or Allison to be present with him. So that means...
Unfortunate. Well, the thing is, the Shadow Stone doesn't work with people of the same bloodline. You need two people not related to the person by blood, but are still important to the person, or that the person went to.
In other words, my parents. Okay.
Ah, That's an interesting thought then.
And Vernier said that they were out adventuring.
Which means that there are targets out there.
Exactly.
Which means that you're no doubt about asking me to go look for them, aren't you?
See, I didn't even have to ask.
You know, you are lucky in the situation that you are indeed my friend. And on top of that fact, Thanatos wants the Shadow Stone to remain unused.
See? Two birds with one stone.
So Nerul looks over at Allison, which means that I'm going to need that piece then to keep to myself, so that way it stays out of anyone's hands. Allison kind of looks over. Are we sure that's the only way that it can be? Are we sure that it has to be killing our parents to bring her back?
Oh, I thought I thought that it was just the two people had to be present, not they had to be put to the sword. Okay. Alright then.
Well, no. Yeah, Nerul and Thanatos will basically explain that it requires the life force of those two people, since Thanatos is the reason why that thing was shattered in the first place.
Alright.
Yeah. It was created by someone that he once knew, and he wants to make sure that it's not used again.
Wonder how we got our hands on those pieces. Well, we should, probably prevent this from happening.
Ellison tosses Nerul the piece, and Nerul catches it before he kind of looks it over. Yeah. Well, you might want to bring this up to the rest of the group then, since this might lead us into conflict with your uncle. And let's be quite honest. I don't think the two of you alone can defeat a vampire.
Yeah, no. I know my limits, and well, defeating a vampire is beyond mine.
Anyway,
all right.
For now, play along with your uncle. See what else you can get out of him.
Yeah, if he ever shows his face, then I will.
That includes you as well. He looks over at Ellison. I will try my best. Good.
Yeah, he's a shady air to him that kind of slightly compels you to. Well, it compelled me to do as he asked, but that just might be me.
That is, a vampire is meant to be charming in a way.
Well, alright. Hopefully this will be...
Oh, I was gonna say, and as you all winding down your conversation, my group that check in on the town, Tate and Circen.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are kind of patrolling the town, each on your own, kind of checking with local guards and stuff. And you notice you notice that quite a few people in town that a lot of people in town have been reading a book, some papers that came in recently. It was a large amount of papers actually.
Oh, really? Is it common sense?
No. And as you read them more, and as they were reading them more and more, you notice that more and more times people are kind of kind of glancing over at you guys.
I need to look at this. What's going on here?
Whispering to themselves before they go back to reading these papers.
What's on the
I
paper?
need to get a hold of this pamphlet.
There seems to be a local town crier that's trying to hand out these pamphlets and sees you guys coming over. I kind of hides some of them behind his back. Hello, Lord Severin, Lady Ruse.
Give me
it. He then hands you guys the pamphlets. And around this time, the pamphlets end up in Ellison's office too, and Kaladin, you read it as well. In fact, all of you are able to find a copy of this pamphlet. And the title of it is "The Truth That Has Been Hidden from You: The Secret War That Rages." And as you guys are reading it, you guys realize that this is an entire essay, basically detailing Spro and his plan, and you guys, and the factions that are a part of this secret to come conflict. And it lists the lines of Leowyn by name as knowing of this and standing against it.
Alright, who spilled the tea?
That's a good question.
And as you reach the end of this pamphlet, you see on the corner of the last page the Ruse symbol.
Circen symbol?
Yeah,
Circen's family.
Yeah, Circen's family symbol.
I just look at Circen when I see the symbol, we got a problem here.
Basically, that GIF while I'm reading.
How detailed is this pamphlet? Does it give you the full really?
So it lists the leader of two sides as it talks about Spro's side. It basically opposes the fact that Eternals are a thing and talks about the fact that he wants to change the entire world and give specifically the continent of Takira a happy end, a happy life without the Warring States period before an unknown calamity comes. And then the other side lists and also lists people by his side, such as the kings and lord, the newly crowned king of Umayeg and different lords there, and the Tempest King. And then on the other side, it shows the faction that wishes to keep the world sane. It lists quite a few people, all of your names included.
Okay, so who tattled? Like, do we have an idea? I mean, I know it was like Circen's dad, but do we have an idea who might have helped him?
Who's the rat?
Yeah.
So there is the theory that maybe Sparrow tried to get Circen's dad on his side, and it backfired. Because the only way he could have learned this is from either faction, and since your faction was tight-lipped, that means it had to be the other one, Sparrow's side, which means they might have tried to recruit him, and this was his answer.
That's lovely.
Okay, so it could be Sparrow. Could it be someone else in that whole faction who likes to talk?
The Tempest, if the Tempest King ever met with Jakinda, that could have been an option. The Usurper King, since he's still underground at the moment, since no one's seen him, he could have met. It could have even been an Eternal who's met Jakindu. It's like there's a lot of different openings that Jakindu could have used to learn this information.
I'm pretty sure the whole town knows, right? By now.
Yeah. And over the course of time, as you guys look into this, you realize this wasn't just sent to Leowin. This was sent to every single major hold on the continent. Every single country on Takira has received this pamphlet from somewhere.
We're gonna need to change our criminal profile here.
We're gonna start labeling all our citizens as criminals.
But there is now by the way, at the end of the pamphlet on the back, there is a message written in Tikriel.
All right. Back?
It says, to assume that there is only two sides to this will spell your doom when a third party chooses not to help you. You attempted to get my attention. You now have it, but not for the reasons you want.
Why are we suffering? Okay, we didn't tell him what was going on. Sparrow did.
Continuing on, it then also says to you, Sparrow, secrecy is no longer your friend. To you, lions have the ruse continues.
Okay.
Lovely. So he must be deceptive. Yeah, we gotta play criminal profiling, and once we know what's going on, then we can kind of use that to our advantage. Very descriptive. Circen translate. Okay, so I mean, after I found out these pamphlets, kind of want to host a council meeting here.
So you do. Yeah. Several members of the Leo is okay. So I'm just gonna go on this. Takeshi is not at all surprised by this, considering that Tate told him. He's just like, all right. You already know that you can trust Takeshi not to be mad about this. The rest of the council is a bit more iffy on that matter.
Why? Because no one else told them.
Yeah, like for example, Leo keeps looking over the pamphlet, and he clearly seems torn by what he's reading. Pino looks much the same. Onyx, because of his mask, you can't really tell that much, but his body language state that he's kind of irked by finding this out. Verno looks absolutely flabbergasted at this, and he's like, "What?" Actually, no way. Verno knew about this. Actually, I think, because I think you told Leah, didn't you? Gar.
I told, yeah.
Yeah, so Verno is not surprised either. Zarn does not seem surprised at all. He's kind of just laying back and kind of just watching basically the council kind of like kind of like digest what they've just learned. And Aylar,
Well, let's. Yeah.
I was
And
gonna say,
Aylar?
and Aylar just has the pamphlet in front of me, and he just has his hand over his face, like, oh God.
So, wait, what part are they like flabbergasted about? Is it the eternal part or the whole thing that Sparrow is trying to do?
Sparrow's trying to do.
Okay.
What? Are you here? You gonna stay here?
So
You're
Leo
fine.
so Leo proceeds to ask, "Is this true?"
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
So is that why it's been so tense lately, and why it seems like Umieg and us seem to be at each other's throats?
Basically, yeah.
Were you guys planning on telling us?
Yes.
Yeah, we were. We were still making plans, dealing with some more political matters. But we were eventually going to tell you guys. And even if we didn't, you wouldn't trust us and have faith in what we were going to do for the town.
Also,
We'll
an
persuade
angel
them.
an angel also was threatening us, threatening the council and our citizens. Had to go take care of that real quick. So, help. I cast the help action.
All right, roll again with advantage.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
Oh, that was perception.
That's still an add 20. Whatever. No, you're fine. I'll just take that as an add an extra 4. So that's 25 total. So Leo does seem to kind of trust this, and he kind of nods along. The others kind of like follow suit. And Ayla kind of says, "Well, it's good to see that it's good to see that you trust us. That doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet, because now other major figures in this town also know, which we will now have to deal with."
Well, who's the one we have to worry about the most?
Anyone with a grudge against us or seeing us as in their way.
Who has a grudge against us?
Sorry, my internet died here.
Oh,
Yes.
are you back?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, have any of you angered anyone, or is there anyone that you feel like would never side with us in the first place that might try to use this against us?
I mean, all I know is Umieg. I don't know about any others.
Well, then we'll probably need to find out then, just to be sure. Is there any friends in this town that we have that we were unsure of whose side they'd be on?
Now I'm trying to think of all the list of NPCs.
Oh god, yeah, the list of NPCs I had. Where is that list?
I believe it was
Aha!
I believe it was in VC chat.
Our issues are Deirdre, Leonardo, and then Deirdre and Leonardo are top. Following that would be a Tom, Luca, Pinot, Rosalia, Queso, Reslia. I'm not pronouncing that correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Zarn is fine, I think. Zarn is fine. Onyx is fine. Well, Onyx is in the room. And then Kisa. Everyone else is supposedly loyal. The main two are Deirdre and Leonardo.
Oh, they're not here.
Mm-hmm.
They're out about in town right now. Ayla will say, and you see, and Aldwin appears to be thinking. Do you ask him?
Yeah, what you think about all of them?
Just thinking about the right course to do here. I think that if anyone in this town happens to think that they want to side Sparrow and them, I say we let them go. The major threats we can deal with privately, but we're fighting for the right to choose what our lives will be. So shouldn't we let them choose to leave?
A very strange question to pose here.
Mm-hmm.
If a third party were to be interested in this, what would they gain from doing this and releasing this knowledge?
Perhaps. Ayla will think about that. Well, maybe they have their own goal in mind, and they own goal in mind. Or maybe
Yes, but what could that goal be?
Well, both sides are now going to be dealing with conflict within their own parties now, within their own lands now, which means that they'll be focused less on other avenues, I would think.
What if they want to stir conflict on both sides, as you said, to make it look like that their party is the most appealing? Could no conflict exist there?
But why with this third party, and specifically the person that wrote this or something like that?
Oh, if... who's asking that?
ALR.
If there's anything this person would want more than anything, it'd be for them to be right. To be correct. And making sure that they have conflict, making sure that their party does not have conflict while the other two do, makes them the correct party.
Then the question is, what's their main goal then?
I don't know. Don't know, and And to find out would take too long right now.
Time is not on our side here.
Yeah. So the best we can do is not play their game. We must avoid conflict. We must avoid the result that the third party wants us to have.
Be right back.
Alright. Well then, you guys are gonna have plenty of fun trying. Well, Zarn's gonna say, you guys are gonna have plenty of fun trying to keep townspeople from getting pissed off about this, considering this is their lives we're talking about.
Maybe. She seems surprised about something. Like, she gasps, and then she kind of holds it.
What?
Maybe he wants us to deal with this problem so that he's able to do something else.
So basically, it's a feint, a distraction. Alar will say.
A ruse, if you will. Yes. And we should probably be extra vigilant for further actions while we deal with this.
That makes the most sense to me.
Would anyone else have any suggestions?
I feel like we should talk to the townspeople first. Because, I mean, we can let the people leave if they want to join Sparrow, but I'd rather not. I don't want them to leave. I'd rather persuade them and tell them, hey, we didn't mean to keep this from you for the good of the town and shit like that.
That makes sense to me. I mean, I mainly say that we let them leave if all attempts to convincing fail. We should try to. Well, it's probably best if we, the council, step up and speak to them in a way.
Yeah.
Thwin, who's standing by the window, who's sitting by the window. So guy looks out the window. Well, I don't think you'll need to call them all together.
What?
I don't think you'll need to call the townspeople together. He says he's looking out the window.
Oh no! Not a mob! No!
He kind of like knocks out the window, and looking out, you can see a large group of people basically crowding in front of the gates of the castle gates.
Great.
See, this is the reason why I want guns.
Wow.
It's a loud noise that gets everyone's attention.
Grenade launchers.
Thwin's going. Like Alar's going to see. Like all these people are going to say, "Well, time to have a talk, I suppose." And that's where I'm going to end the session.
Yeah. Let's